How's it going? So I'm in Bandelier National Monument, and I'm part of the way up a cliff on a cliff dwelling. I'm traveling by myself today. I haven't been talking much, so I need to loosen up. Uh, it's really just spectacular. The views here, and also being present in a place where ancient people called home. So it's kind of cool. So let me flip this around. Okay, here's the view from my vantage point partway up on the cliff. And you can see the remains of a village that were down below there in the valley floor. And this area is actually the crater, the remnants of a crater from an extinct volcano. You can hear people chattering behind me because they are up in the cliff dwellings and climbing around. They have a few old ladders, made from the kind of materials that the original inhabitants would have used here to help people get up and experience living on a cliff. But it's really cool. And again, another spectacular day here. Sun is warm, air is cool, air is fresh. It's a good day to be out exploring. Start my way back down without breaking my neck. They do have kind of modern stairs here with handrails. But it was getting a little crowded where I was, so decided to flip around. And this stone is actually the remnants of volcanic activity that was softer than something like granite, so it lent itself to being carved out, and the ancient native people took advantage of that and made homes here. Here's a better shot of the village down below. That's where I came from. This is getting more adventurous than I had planned. I might have to go switch to using two hands here in a minute. Let's see. That was probably the worst part. Just look at this though, it's so beautiful. Oh no. Don't want to watch that. I'm still at Bandelier National Monument, walking along the canyon floor now, and I just crossed this little creek back there a ways, and as I walk along this path, I realized that these logs, these trees that along the path that have been cut to allow us to get through are driftwood. So there's a flash flood, I guess, that moved lumber this big through this valley, this canyon. So it's pretty wild to see. Again, Mother Nature is in control, and every now and then she'll let you know it. But this is still a gorgeous place to walk through, and it's no threat of thunderstorms today, so I'm okay. I'm safe from flash floods. This has been a pretty cool trip. I'm really enjoying this, like getting out. So walking through this canyon floor, leaves are falling from the few trees that still have them. It's pretty quiet. There are a few people around, but you know, I wait for people to pass, walk a little faster, so I'd have like this space to myself, and that's been fantastic. It's very quiet. You can just hear the breeze rustling in the leaves, and again, it's just kind of cool. And this is a kind of flat area on top of a mountain. I guess the right word is mesa. That was, oh, I'm sorry. I guess it is a mesa, but it was a volcano crater that collapsed too. All right, so here again is that mighty water that moved all this lumber. Here's another stand of trees too. So the water pushed all this lumber downstream, and it lodged on these very tall trees. So they're holding them up, creating these log jams. But if you look over here, this is what the stream normally looks like. It is literally, maybe 3 inches deep right here. Right there, 3, maybe 4. You can hear it babbling a little bit. No, so just imagine, this, wait a minute. The auto lock function is auto locking on something I don't want to lock on. So just imagine how much force it takes the water to move that much lumber and leave it stuck down here. These Pueblo dwellings, carved into the sides of the cliffs, go on forever. There's thousands of them. And this is just one area where the Pueblo people lived. I'm looking as I walk, and I see evidence of a fire too. These big pine trees have this really thick bark, but it's scorched in places. Huh. Lots to see here. You notice I'm breathing a little heavy. It's like I'm at altitude I'm not used to, so I'm okay. See these trees? Darkness. Evidence of fire, and these lower branches are burned. But on top, the trees are fine. So that's again another example of the resilience of Mother Nature. More of the cliff dwellings, and another necessity. Ye old outhouse. So I had a amazing day up on the mountains, visiting the oh gosh, I forgot the name of the place. Had an amazing day up in the mountains outside of Santa Fe at Bandelier National Monument, where the extensive Pueblo um, residences, the cliff dwellings are. And also went through Valles Caldera, which is a huge, like a mountain collapse as a result of this amazingly large volcanic eruption that threw all the material up from this area, and it just collapsed on itself. So again, amazing weather. It's the air is cool, but the sun is warm, so it's actually great weather to get out and walk around in. And I'm really enjoying my time in Santa Fe. I will be putting up some images, just a sample of what I've been up to with my still camera, but really getting some beautiful work. And it's just, the countryside here is amazing. A lot different from what I'm used to back east. I was just thinking, it's like kind of cool to live out here and like see this majesty on a daily basis. That would be neat. I kind of like home though, I do, but it's always good to travel and have some options. So I will be checking in with you soon.